Hello fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review, fam. I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support, and thank you for all the positive energy. You're like, why the hell is he laughing? It's just, I enjoy talking to y'all. This is not just a channel. This is a community of collectors talking about things, dealing with collecting, fam. Thank you to everybody that went over to Facebook, joined the group, Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews. Thank you for showing up and showing out. We like at 330 members, and I just want to say thank you for keeping the family growing, and thank you for keeping it positive over there, fam. You know what? We were talking about the golden age of collecting. The golden age of collecting in this particular era was the pandemic. People had disposable income out of this world. And, you know, you had access to all type of resellers because, shit, they had shit. We were just buying and buying. That particular dynamic in that economy drove sales up so damn high for resellers that, you know, they just thought it will always be like that. They were buying consoles and, you know, handhelds for video game systems, games galore, you know, comic books galore, you know, action figures and everything like that. As far as the eye can see, die-cast cars and, you know, just everything, small electronics, you know, just everything, gym shoes. Then all of a sudden, those 2 years of the pandemic, which was the coronavirus, it ended. You know, after that, these resellers are trying to actually hold on to the life preserver, but the life preserver is not working. They all are going under. There are so many that are leaving because they're like, hey, look, they're charging us taxes on this stuff. You got to pay taxes on every damn thing. I got to pay taxes here on YouTube. You know, whatever I make, shit, is real life, fam. You don't play with Uncle Sam. His ass will come for you. Boy, he's worse than child support. You be like, who is that out there? Child support? Oh, no, that's Uncle Sam, man. You better run. Run, man, run. You running and shit. Uncle Sam behind you. He chasing you, grabbing at you by your neck. Man, fam, look, I'm serious, though. Man, you know what? Everybody make it seem like, you know, back then you couldn't do nothing wrong. People were buying graded games, man. They were buying them at like 150 a pop. I'm like, damn, like, really? This is what we doing? Y'all buying graded games. Like 300 and up. Like I said, disposable income. Now, people selling those collections left and right because they need money. You know, shit is different now. Like I said, the economy has changed the dynamic of that milk and honey situation to damn near you over here begging for bread and butter and shit, you know, because there's, you know, a delay on sales. Back then, everything sold that you put up. People were just buying. Now, nobody's biting. They like, I'll wait till it go down. And like I said, with a lot of stuff that I buy, I'll wait till it go down. Or somebody send me a best offer, and I'll be like, yeah. But you know, it always say with the best offer sometimes to make an offer. And I make an offer for like $2 or $3 or $5 lower. Man, it is what it is. You can either say yes or no. Not gonna hurt me one way or another. But you know what? Most people say yeah because they want to make a sale. You know, product is only good once it's sale. You know what? I was checking some of the videos from Harry Tornado, Phoenix Resale, Retro Rick, Editor Rift. These are all video game people. And Harry Tornado is a resale channel, basically. And I was checking out, said Phoenix Resale, Retro Rick, and Chase After the Right Price. I think I said them in the front. But one thing I was noticing about what Chase After the Right Price was saying, he said, man, he said, buy at the speed of cash. He said, do not do lines of credit. Do not tie your money up into any of these products that are not selling. He said, get something that sells for that money could come right back in. So you building it up with cash. And you know what? Video games used to be a very lucrative business. It's not that lucrative anymore. There are so many resellers of video games. Yeah, they're selling, but not like they were before. Like I said, the prices were inflated during the pandemic. Now they're coming back down to normal. And damn, they're down there below normal in some cases in certain categories of games. Man, you can still find these games for cheap as hell on eBay. or in stores, man. You know, and stores are not buying video games like they used to. Like, you know how they used to go and buy certain pre-owned titles that they can move real quick. They're not doing that anymore. They're only doing that with high-value games. And can you blame them? A lot of comic book shops are not taking a lot of action figures like they used to have people sell some of their collections, selling their Funko Pops or their comic books. A lot of these places are not taking that. The golden age have came and went. You know, I know a lot of you all say, you always say it was in the 80s. For me, it was in the 80s. But damn, when you hit that pandemic, for the people who were getting all that money from unemployment and all that stuff, I was working during the pandemic. It still is. It was a come up. You got to sit at home, don't have to spend gas. Man, you just had that shit made. You know, they paid you to stay at home for 2 years. Man, shit. Man, I told whoever were getting it, enjoy it. You know, it was what it was. People were making like 32 grand a year off of unemployment. Man, and I was just sitting there, and I know a lot of y'all may say, that ain't a lot of money. But for people who weren't making money, that's a hell of a lot of money. You know, then you sitting here thinking you could just buy the shit you want and just have it delivered to your house. The mail people were still delivering. UPS was still delivering. FedEx was still delivering. See, these are the things that we got to look at. During that time period, shit was what it was. The world was closed. You go downtown in Chicago during that period of time, me and my wife went down there a couple of times. It was empty as hell. I mean, people were making videos on skating and shit downtown, skateboarding and all going straight through the street. People filming them and stuff. And, you know, I'm like, this is what we doing. But now you look at it, shit. People ain't trying to stay in the house. They moving around. You know, now they're not able to sell, you know, cartridge-based systems. I mean, like consoles and stuff. Nobody ain't at home to buy them. So they selling handhelds. So they trying to flip the marketing strategy. But again, people are not biting as fast as they were before. We in damn near a overinflated economy, and people still trying to sell high price shit. You know, my thing is you need to read the room. And a lot of these resellers weren't reading the room at this particular point in time and had a rude awakening. A lot of them end up quitting because they just thought it would always be good. They thought a lot of them started during the pandemic. And when you winning, you want to keep on winning. But shit, it's not like that anymore. Shit changes. And you got to make sure you keep paying attention, fam. That's the overall appeal and the overall look at this whole situation. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I'm serious. That's from a movie. You just got to, man. You know, I've been looking at all the shit that's selling, man. You know, even the damn brick and mortar stores are experiencing some shit. You know, whereas they're laying people off, closing stores, liquidating inventory, man. You finding that all over the place. You know, and you just looking store after store, David's Bridal and places, McDonald's. You know, I'm just like, damn, like. You know, and you thought McDonald's was recession-proof, man. I'm serious. McDonald's have stood the test of time, you know, doing anything that happened. McDonald's was still there. People are starting to eat at home now. They're starting to actually cook. If not, they're, you know, eating off the value menu and stuff. People ain't buying overinflated-ass food anymore. You know, people are so health conscious now, and they just looking at every damn thing. They're looking at all the label. Man, but now, man, shit. It's a thing. And people are study looking at everything that they can get. You know, people like, I'll wait. And that's what a lot of us collectors are doing now. We're waiting for a better price. That ain't wrong. Shit, wouldn't you? Man, fam, that's how I've been looking at this. I've been waiting for a better price for the longest. And again, you got to keep that in mind. Things change each and every day. Man, but to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.